to say I keep a check. She was a bad bad, nevertheless. Calling it.
Welcome back, trainers, and in today we'll be taking a look at Return Quagsire. I can't really pronounce it, but it hits hard. Love it. Has some wins and some sets here, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. There's the IVs up there if you guys were curious. So we're hopping into the battles. So we pick up a lead against Talonflame. So we kind of want to see this because there could be a potential grass type in the back. So we're going to throw the Sludge Bomb, but they do beat us to the first charge move. So Flame Charge coming through, I would be shielding that because it'll be getting my Toxic Cloak really low. It looks like a CMP tie there, so I'll be throwing this Sludge Bomb, and then it lands. So I can win this matchup if I land a Sludge Bomb. As you see, I didn't quite farm down there. He actually still has it left. You can see the 3 Pokeballs up at the top. Now, I counted 9, I believe, here, because I recently did these, and then it was a Blizzard. I think it takes 8 to get to the Blizzard, 7 mud shots to get to Earthquake. Earthquake will be that legacy charge move, but Blizzard is fine as well. So then he lets it go because I had 2 Frenzy Plants banked, and I threw a Sludge Bomb, no bubble it, because I didn't want to take the damage there, so I just threw a Sludge Bomb. And he has a Superior in the back. That's what I kind of figured. So that's why I didn't kind of safe swap that Quagsire, because a lot of Superiors been going around and it's been quite annoying. So I took it a few days off because I literally couldn't get no wins. And I do a very nice sack catching this Aerial Ace here. Aerial Ace coming through, just take out the Toxicroak. And I'm coming back into the with the Venusaur. Sorry, I can't think today. And those Vine will be double resisted. When Aerial Ace does not KO, it does not get the stab. And there it is. And then I'm building up the 2 Sludge Bombs, and my opponent backs out after this. I know that they go down here. My bad. I was thinking of another battle. They didn't bother shield because I know I could have gotten to 2 Sludge Bombs. So GG's to my opponent heading into the next battle. So still leading with Toxicroak. And we pick up a Typhlosion lead. I'll pace it, I believe, to the first charge move. Yes, I do. So I'm just trying to sneak in the extra counter, which is I do successfully. Honestly, don't know how this matchup goes, but I'm assuming I could win because I outpace it to the charge moves. So they got 1. So it's 3. Excuse me here. Like I said today, I can't think. So it's 3 center rates to the first blast burn and 2 to the next one. So I do outpace it to both charge moves. And he double shields the Typhlosion and then dips into a Whiscash. So I'll be getting off this Mud Bomb before I go into the Venusaur. No, I believe go to the Quagsire. I forgot that he switched out, so for some reason I didn't go to my Venusaur. Probably didn't want to take a potential Blizzard here, so I am going to seal this because I thought it was a Blizzard. And I'll be getting to this. Oh no, I believe I do go for the turn just in case the Stone Edge wasn't enough. And he does hit me with that Blizzard. It does not take it out. Quagsire is a very, very tanky mud boy. I really like it. Return Quagsire hits hard. I mean, of course, that's going to take it out from that range. And he has the Superior in the back. And I almost get to the Stone Edge. Not quite. So I'll be building up to Sludge Bomb here. Now, 1 Aerial Ace, like I said, does not KO, especially from full health. So Aerial Ace coming through does about a good chip damage. And then I thought he was going to throw right away. And then I do lose that CMP tie to the Typhlosion. So that's a good game to my opponent there. Yes, I thought he was going to throw right away. So I did try to sack that Toxicroak there, but was unsuccessful. So picking up another Superior lead. Now, I believe I could possibly win this if I bait correctly, which is I do here. I bait. And I'll be throwing up a shield because Aerial Ace does hit hard, but it does not KO from full health. Now, Vine Wimps are single resisted because of my poison typing. Everything hits for neutral besides the Mud Bomb. Now, I was successfully able to bait, and I do a catch into my Quagsire. So I'll be catching this Aerial Ace, doing that neutral damage. And you're like, Poke Trainer Ash, why? Why are you doing this? It's doing double super effective. And then I'm going to let it go down here. I'm stacking it because you'll see why at the end of the battles. So I'll come back in here, just counting the charge moves, and then I'm going to throw a Mud Bomb here. Now that was 6, so they're out of Aerial Ace / Frenzy Plant because it takes 6 Vine Whips to get to a Frenzy Plant, and then it takes 6 to get to the Aerial Ace at the same time. And then that was CMP tie. for the second charge move, I lost it. So I do no bubbles, and that's not enough to KO, and then one counter will take it out. And then they come in with the Untoxic, I will definitely be getting off this Mud Bomb here. So Mud Bomb coming through, this will not KO a Toxicroak. Even though it's extremely squishy, it does the 3/4 of its health, almost able to counter down, and then they throw off their Mud Bomb here, because I would have been able to counter down there. So, and then coming back in with the Venusaur, they're not able to get off another charge move, farming down. And then they have a Stunk Fist in the bat. Now, even after a couple of Mud Shots, Earthquake will still not KO. 2 Frenzy Plants will KO Stunk Fist. Frenzy Plant hits really hard, and Venusaur just hits hard in general. This will not KO. Stunk Fist does not hit that hard. It's more of a defense weighted Pokemon. So as you see, I still survive with a decent amount of health. And then I will be ripping off this Frenzy Plant, and this will be taking out the Stunk Fist. So GG's to my opponent there. Alright, heading into the next battle. And then we're picking up a lead that gets a Jellicent. Now, I am able to do neutral damage with that Mud Bomb. I believe Sludge Bomb is double resisted, so is the counters. So I will be going for the Mud Bombs. Now, Jellicent has access to Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, and Bubble Beam. I was almost debating on not to shield this, but I decided to shield it last second, and it was that Ice Beam, so good shield on my end. And then I'll be getting off to this next Mud Bomb. Still doing that fast move Denial. No, Mud Bomb does not hit hard, but it does nice chip damage, and I get a shield, surprisingly. So I'm guessing they want to preserve a little bit of health, and I do let the Toxicroak go down here. And then Toxicroak goes down. And then I bring into the Venusaur here to just farm down, and then I will be shielding up the Ice Beam. Now, one Ice Beam does not KO, but I do decide to shield it to save some health on the Venusaur. So they're bringing back an Obstagoon, and I'll be getting off this first Frenzy Plant here. I have 2 stored, and there's one gets the shield, and then the next one was a CMP tie. Now, Night Slash does not KO. It's not a hard hitting move, and it does get stabbed from Obstagoon, but like again, it's not really that hard a hitting move, and that does not KO. Obstagoon is not the tankiest, but it's pretty bulky. So I'll go and catch this next Night Slash, because I'm still not letting that Venusaur go down, because I think it will have some play in the back. And then I'm just going to attempt to farm all the way down. And then look at this. I farm all the way down. Just like they didn't throw a charge move to try to throw a charge move for some reason. I guess they're trying to go for a Hyper Beam. So I'm throwing this return. Look how much it does. Boom. Does a good, like, about maybe about 3/4 the half health. Let me know in the comments how much damage you think they did. And I take the... And then I throw the Stone Edge to take it out, and then I'm mud-shotting down the Jellicent. I would guess they had a charge move there, but I guess they already knew it's over. So GG's to my opponent there. Heading into the next battle. And then I pick up an Altaria lead. Now, this is kind of a tricky situation, because if I switch into the Quagsire, I feel like they're going to have an answer to my Quagsire, so I won't be switching out here. So I land a Sludge Bomb, and look at the counters are doing a decent amount of damage, even though they're resisted. So I'll be shielding up one Sky Attack. I will not be spinning 2 shields. I'm just trying to get the Altaria low here, so I could be farmed down, potentially. And I'll be getting off this next Mud Bomb, so we will see a shield from my opponent. They do shield the Mud Bomb, so that's very nice. And then almost able to counter down, and then I sneak in that Mud Shot. And then I don't have to shield the Sky Attack, because the Sky Attack doesn't do that much. Like I said again, the Quagsire is very, very tanky. And then they got a Charm and Ninetales. So I saw a big misplay on me. I should have threw the Stone Edge there to get the shield, and then come in here and then threw a Sludge Bomb or a Frenzy Plant, depending on how low the Ninetale was. And then I possibly could have won that game. So that was a big mistake on my part here, as you're going to see here in a second. So they get to the Weather Ball, and then I'll lose the CMP tie against the lonely Ninetales. So then I go down to this Weather Ball here, and then farm up one more extra Mud Shot. Charm does a lot of damage. And then come back in to farm me down. So good game to my opponent. If you guys did enjoy these battles, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next.